Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this review we are looking at the DC Multiverse Justice League version of Superman. Now I know many people are going to be upset that this is mostly the same figure that we've seen before, and that's true. It's definitely a bummer, but it does have some good things about it, some very nice things in fact, to go with the bad things. So we're going to talk about all of that, and you guys will be able to decide if you want to pick up this new version or not. So let's go ahead and get him off the stand and take a closer look. This guy stands almost exactly 6.5 inches, which makes him just about 16.5 centimeters. So as I mentioned, mostly the same figure, not ideal. However, I have to give credit to the original figure because the sculpt is fantastic. I mean, the anatomy is just really spot on. It's really, really well done. We don't get good anatomy mostly these days, so I have to give them credit for that. They have the entire suit covered in texture, have to give them credit for that. And then the paintwork is incredibly clean. On the S logo, it's very well done. And then I can't tell if it's just because of the texture or the paint, but all of the little blue lines, it looks like it's painted a different color blue, but it might just be that it's a smooth texture on top of the other blue. I'm pretty sure it's painted though. That's all very clean if it is painted. The belt is also very clean. Now, here's the well, actually, the boots are also very clean too. I need to point that out. Now, here's the biggest problem. That looks absolutely nothing like Henry Cavill. Some people, I know I've heard people say this, they prefer when the likenesses aren't spot on because they don't really want to collect movie figures. So if that's your situation, then this is going to be okay for you. It's painted very nicely, so that's all right. But if you want it to look like Henry Cavill, it does not. Not at all. So that is a huge problem. Cool thing about this guy is we have the plastic cape on the front, which is slightly metallic, and then we have the cloth cape on the back, which is very metallic. It looks very, very nice. I really like that material. The shape up here, not ideal. Not sure why they did it that way, but it's honestly not too bad. So aesthetically speaking, this figure is really nice other than the likeness. I'm going to give him credit for that. And that seems to be the case for all of these Justice League figures. Aesthetically, very nice. Articulation-wise, not so much. As you can tell, no ab crunch. That's a big problem for many people who collect action figures. You want to be able to pose them. You can't do it. You do get the better sculpt, but no ab crunch. For the head, we can look up a little bit, so that's pretty cool. We can look down. Or not really down, but put it back to normal, I guess. I thought it was going to go, but it doesn't want to stay. All right, so we can just rotate it then. So we can look up and rotate it, which isn't the most range, but I guess it'll do. It's just a ball peg. So it's pretty standard for your DCUC articulation. So if you're a fan of those, then you're going to like this. If you're not, then you're not going to like this. The shoulders work nicely. You can get them up a little bit better than horizontal, so that's a good thing. Full rotation. Bicep swivel works fine. Single jointed elbow. Like I said, right back to DCUC styling. So again, it's not ideal. It's definitely more limited, but the sculpt does benefit from it, so you're going to have to decide what you prefer. Wrist swivel works just fine, so no big deal there. Obviously, the waist twist will be just fine. Can't really screw up a waist twist too much. Hips don't come too far forward. That's definitely a bummer. I don't think Superman needs to be in the most dynamic of poses, but there's really no reason for that. They could have definitely given him better hips. They do go back a little bit, so that's okay, but you have a big flat spot on the hips, so that's definitely not cool. Splits are fine, but you have DCUC style hips, so it's pretty ugly. Thigh swivels are pretty much your standard thigh swivel, which is not good because it's DCUC styling, and so it breaks up the sculpt. So again, it's just DCUC all over again. Luckily, the sculpt and paint is nice, or are nice. Knee joints, single jointed knee, ugly, limited range. And then ankles, no ankle rocker, which is definitely a bummer, but you get good range back and decent range forward. So ultimately, is the figure worth getting? I don't know. I mean, I don't have one of the other ones, so I'm happy to have this one. But if you already have the other ones, this might be a pass. I don't think we had a cloth cape on any of them, though, other than like a Comic-Con set, maybe. So that's a cool bonus. And like I said, the paints are clean. It's going to look good on a shelf. It's just not going to be like the most impressive thing to pose at all. And it doesn't look like Henry Cavill. So definitely plenty of downsides to this guy to justify not wanting to get it. But there are some nice things about it to justify wanting to get it. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I mean, compared to Marvel Legends, the paints are fantastic, but the articulation sucks. So, I mean, it really just comes down to what you're looking for in a figure. Definitely benefits and downsides. So, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have new videos up every single day. We talk about action figures, movies, TV shows, video games, all kinds of fun stuff. So, make sure you come back for that. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And in the meantime, keep collecting.